Pag pinipin, laki ng mukha ko. I don't like seeing it so big. Anyway, sige, so, okay lang din to para mas intimate kasi I'm kinda gonna share a bit of my life. Hindi naman malaki, pero short component lang naman sa presentation.
We'd love to get to know you more.
So, wait lang share sound. Okay. Ayan, teka lang Okay, can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, so hi guys. Again, thank you to FlexFit for doing this and organizing this, for helping raise awareness on this issue and also helping support then the survivors that we are supporting through Fight to Protect. So yeah, thank you. Hi guys, I'm Maggie Ochoa, and if you don't know me, my sport is Jiu-Jitsu, and maybe if you're watching this, you're not familiar with the sport, so I included a video, super short video of what Jiu-Jitsu looks like. It's the discipline that I do, which is called Newaza, or more focused on the ground. It's really more focused on grappling, submission. So I'll just show this super quick video and stop talking. Okay, so medyo choppy lang. But that's pretty much jiu-jitsu. The thing that you saw in the last part, that's like a triangle choke with an arm bar. So it's a submission. We won't be doing that now because we don't have partners, but we'll be mimicking the movements, some of the movements that you saw in that video. Okay. And 2014 was when I really pursued jiu-jitsu full-time. And then I resigned from my full-time job. Then I did crowdfunding to be able to raise funds for the World Championship in 2014. And then somehow, 2014 and 15, nag-contribute ng funds yung mga tao to get me to the World Championship. And by God's grace, nanalo dun sa competition. So, but it's not a victory that's my own. So I believe that every single victory is not mine, but it's shared with every person that was part of that journey. But in all of this, sa buong jiu-jitsu journey, winning mga competitions, going, traveling, napatanong ako sa sarili ko after 2015. I asked, what is the purpose of all this? Parang, why am I doing what I'm doing? And I didn't know. And after asking that question, that was 2015, nung month of November of the same year, I came across this article on CNN. It was about a girl from Mexico, and from the age of 12 to 16 years old, she was raped 43,200 times. And sobra akong na-shock when I found out about this. Parang bata yan. Nangyayari yan sa mga bata. And then, yun pala, this particular girl pala, she was recruited for child prostitution. Kaya, ganyang kadaming beses niya tong naranasan. And from that time on, sobrang nabother ako, and I just kept on researching about the issue. And this particular issue, child sexual violence, yung na-explain ko kanina, child prostitution, that's under commercial sexual exploitation of children. Dahil parang may income sila from that. But that's still considered abuse. But another form of abuse is child sexual abuse, which usually happens in the homes of the children and by people they know and trust. And I also found out how bad it is in the Philippines na 1 in 5 children actually experience sexual violence from the age of 12 to 17 years old. And yung age of consent, meaning the age na children can consent to sex here in the Philippines legally, is 12 years old. So, mahirap ilaban sa korte kapag nakaranas ang bata nito dahil pwedeng sabihin ng rapist na may consent yan ng bata. Dahil 12 years old yung age of consent. And one of the worst facts is that we've been tagged as the epicenter of online sexual exploitation of children by the UNICEF in 2016. Meaning, talagang nasa Pilipinas yung sentro nito sa buong mundo, nung online sexual exploitation. Later, I'll explain more on that. And then, after finding all of that out, I met this family. Well, yung mom, we had a conversation. And then, we found out that we were burdened for the same thing. And then crazy thing was, the month after, December of 2015, may nagregalo sa akin ng book about purpose. And so nagulat ako, parang what? Hindi ko nga man lang sinasabi sa tao na to, pero niregalo niya yung libro. So after that, nalaman ko pa, the crazier thing was, yung family na to, they were studying the same book at the same time. So sobra kami nag-bond ng family. And then, itong family na to kasi, Christian sila. So they shared the gospel with me basically. I think you know this na, Lexi, I shared this with you a little bit. And so, nung naging reality kasi sa head ko na, wow, yung God of the universe pala, sumakatao siya and then died for us so that we can spend eternity with him. That's really what changed my life. And from that reality, that fact kasi, doon ko talaga nadama yung pagmamahal ng Diyos, God's love. And that's when I started to trust in God. And the more I trusted in him, the more I got to know myself. And the more I saw myself wanting to love others back. Kasi parang naranasan mo yung pagmamahal sa Diyos eh. Gusto mo lang ibuhos sa iba. And yung nangyari doon, yung naging paraan ng Diyos na magawa ko yun, for me to be able to do that, is through this. And I realized na the reason why he made me read that article pala, the reason why he made me win all those titles and then meet that family and then have that conversation, then the reason why somebody gave me that book, they were all his plan and they were leading me back to him. And they were also leading me to do these things for those that need his love as well. And itong nangyari dito, yung Philippines Without Orphans, that's the org of the family that I showed you guys a while ago. And then yung Safe Haven, that's the first home na we started teaching Jiu-Jitsu to. So this program started December 2016. And then from here on, nag-continue yung mga kids. And nag-start na silang mag-compete 2017. And they've been winning medals. And they still do, except naputo lang ng 2020. And then what the really beautiful thing is, yung mga kids na nag-start ng 2016, ngayon, kaya na nilang magturo. And alam niyo ba na that dream did not come from me. That dream came from the kids. Na sila mismo, when I asked them, ano yung goals niyo and dreams niyo in Jiu-Jitsu? You know what they said? They said na gusto rin nilang magturo ng mga bata na nakaranas ng ganun ding kind of trauma as them. So, merong naging ganong klaseng puso na na-develop sa kids. And I realized na this is not my work, this is God working in them. So ang galing. Kasi for them to even think of that, di ba? After what they went through. And now, 2020, ito sila, nagtuturo na sa home nila. And it's perfect because pwede namin ituro online and then they can actually teach the kids in their home physically since they're all in one place. And so, it grew and it grew. Dumami yung homes. And then 2018, so that was 2016 when the program started. 2018, tsaka lang nangyari yung Fight to Protect. And it started with one home. And then it grew because we realized na there are still so many children out there, and this problem is still a reality in the Philippines. And sport has a huge advantage because people are interested in sport. So the vision is a world that protects and empowers children through sports, and the mission is to fight for the end of child sexual violence through sports. And the way that we do that is in two aspects. One aspect is prevention, and what we're doing now is part of that because we're raising awareness. Okay, so how can you address an issue if people don't even know about it? So one step is raising awareness. Enabling is also enabling them to do what they can do about the issue. So it's also part of that is also like connecting them with the right people, giving them opportunities to help, and advocacy, meaning building up other advocates to also fight for the same thing. And I think na ang ganda rin ang nangyari dito sa FlexFit dahil you guys are also advocating for the same thing, you know, by helping this particular movement. And the next aspect of Fight to Protect is restoration, which is the program with Safe Haven. And now we're also servicing 3 other homes, so 4 homes in total, teaching them the sport of Jiu-Jitsu. So rehabilitation and beyond rehabilitation, but also empowerment, meaning nakita nyo yung kids, they weren't just restored to stand up on their own, but they were restored to the point that they themselves were able to empower others in return. So, ganun yung gusto sana naming mangyari. And so, ayan, just some examples of how our events happen na nung pwede pa yung mga physical events, parang we have like jiu-jitsu events na meron ding mga awareness speakers who teach about the issue, yung mga experts talaga. And then, ito namang isa yung nasa taas, nagkaroon ng parang lecture in a public school on like safe touch, what is good touch, bad touch. Kasi a lot of the kids at young ages, they don't know about this because they don't learn this in school, what sexual abuse is and how they can prevent it, who they can turn to if it happens to them. So we work with our partners to be able to execute that. And at the same time, we also teach them a few like self-defense tips para in case of anything, last resort, alam mo kung paano ko mawala. Okay? Now, the reason why babalik ako dito sa issue na to, yung OSEC, is because ito yung dito tayo malala talaga, yung online sexual exploitation of children. And I'm showing you guys just so you understand what it is. So the way it happens is yung victim and yung customer or the perpetrator are actually not in the same area. So the customer is usually from all over the world, usually a rich Western country. And the victim is usually here in the Philippines and it's a child. And then the facilitator is usually somebody that the victim knows. The facilitator is the one that connects the child to the customer through online means. So they use platforms that we all use, social media platforms. And how does it happen? So the abuse happens through online means, sometimes live stream, like webcam, it happens live. The perpetrator can direct the child to do whatever he wants, and then gagawin siya ng child. And sometimes the child has to do it with another adult or with a child. And the way that they get the payment is through money transfer agencies. And super heartbreaking realities ng issue na to, we actually have more than 8 times case referrals of OSEC than any other country. So that's how bad it is here in the Philippines. And alam nyo ba na the youngest victim of OSEC rescued is a 25-day-old baby. So parang what? Parang paano to nagagawa ng isang tao sa isa pang sanggol to an infant, right? For me, parang super ano talaga siya. It's really, really bothering. And that's why I think people really need to know about this, especially us Filipinos. Kasi it's good for us to know what's happening to our children and not just know, but want to do something about this particular issue. And I thank FlexFit for this opportunity to say something about this, and also for the opportunity also na you're giving to support the actual survivors na na-rescue na from this issue. And napakalungkot din is yung biological parents ng bata, madalas yung facilitator, meaning the ones that connect the child to the perpetrator. 41% are biological parents and 42% are other relatives. So it's a family-based crime. And the reason why then I'm emphasizing this now is because cases have increased throughout the pandemic crisis. And I won't break down the reasons anymore, but it's on screen. But maraming dahilan dahil nag-increase yung mga risk factors in for this to be conducted. And mainly because everybody is online now. And even the children are online, the perpetrators are online, the facilitators are online. So there are really more opportunities to conduct the abuse. But there is hope. So I just want to emphasize and show na there's something that can be done. And throughout the pandemic crisis, Fight to Protect has been working with our partners. Number one, to do some prevention efforts. So we've actually targeted areas kung saan nangyayari yung OSEC. And Lexi, I told you about one of the areas kung saan ito nangyayari, and those were actually one of our beneficiaries. And what we did was we raised funds through an online workout event. Kaya nga I'm thinking na in the future, you know, this can even be done with FlexFit. But what we did was we made an event called Sweat to Protect. And this partnered with Project Safe, which was an existing project of Nazarene Compassionate Ministries, kung saan they would raise community-based awareness dun sa mga areas kung saan vulnerable to OSEC yung communities. And then they would also distribute the regular needs of the community, especially nung time na talagang yung mga tao sobrang suffering because they lost a lot of jobs, lalo na yung mga jeepney drivers and tricycle drivers in the areas. And they gave the basic needs, and they also raised awareness in the issue, showed them how to report if they see it in their communities. And yung magandang nangyari was nakabuild din ng advocates in the actual communities to fight against the issue. So may mga youth na na-empower to keep going. So hindi lang siya nagpunta tapos umalis and then that's it. Okay, and then this particular workout fundraiser was for that particular project. So yung workout fundraiser was called Sweat to Protect. I organized this with a few of my high school batchmates and friends. And then I think you guys might be familiar with some of them. iba't ibang kinds of workouts, and we were able to raise almost 700,000 pesos, with reaching like 2,000 plus families, and had also other brand partners na nagpa-raffle din kasi kami para rin maraming makasali. And then also, apart from that, we also continued with our restoration efforts of the children. So now, from 2 homes, we've expanded to four homes already, in the middle of the pandemic, to help the children recover from trauma. And para may ginagawa sila, especially at the time na bawal sila lumabas sa home kasi bawal lumabas ang mga bata. So, yeah, so that's one of our homes, yung one of the homes that we teach jiu-jitsu to, yung safe haven. And then also, we also did fundraising for restoration efforts, which is actually what FlexFit is part of now. Dahil itong mga restoration efforts na ito, dito mapupunta yung funds that will be raised from this program. And we also conducted like an online raffle fundraiser nung around December, together with our partner, yung Freedom Sunday Network. Yung Freedom Sunday Network is a network of different organizations doing different kinds of work within the issue of online sexual exploitation of children. So ito naman more on the homes and organizations that care for the children. Doon napunta yung funds. And earlier, it was more on the prevention naman. And there was also a brand called Hyperfly. It's a jiu-jitsu brand that made the shirt for Fight to Protect. And then they're actually based in the US, but sa Australia, yung main sponsor na nag-design ng shirt, and then they sold it in Australia, and then nagbenta rin kami dito sa Philippines. And then same beneficiaries also. And then these are the beneficiaries. So 6 beneficiaries. So this event mapupunta din dito sa 6 organizations yung funds that will be raised. So First Love International Ministries, St. Mary Euphrasia, Integrated Development Foundation Inc., AMG Bahay Silungan Inc., She Works Made in Hope, Safe Haven Community Center and Children's Home, and Shechem Children's Home. So iba't ibang kinds of work din yung ginagawa nila, but they all care for survivors of various forms of child sexual violence. And if you want to follow us on, what do you call this? If you want to follow us on social media, ito yung mga social media handles. May TikTok, but we very rarely post because I'm very bad at it. But you can follow and give us tips. And siguro I'd like to end lang my presentation so we can work out na with a hand symbol of Fight to Protect, which is this. And you can see that din in the shirt. And it represents 3 things. One is unity, dahil napaka-complex ng issue. Kailangan people with different expertise, different backgrounds, even if you think your background is not related to it, you can do something about it. Like sport, diba? It's not really related, but now we're doing something about it. So we really need to work as one and fight as one to protect children. And perseverance, because alam niyo naman na I'm an athlete and some of you are also athletes, and we always want to get to the number 1 spot, diba, when we compete. And it's that same kind of perseverance na we want to apply in pursuing this particular issue. And we want to give it everything that we have, even if it's difficult, like how an athlete pursues the number 1 spot. And lastly is purpose, because in doing anything, it's always important, you know why you do what you do. And for me, it's really purpose that is holding me together now and keeping me going. Kahit na mahirap siya, kahit maraming gagawin, kahit heartbreaking siya, minsan ayaw mo na tumuloy. Pero yung purpose na yun with me personally, kasi you know that my purpose is because I want to share God's love, which I experienced. And I want to bring all the glory back to God because He was the one that gave everything that I have. And I want to just lift it all back up to Him. And that's why I do what I do. And that's pretty much what Fight to Protect is all about. And thank you everyone for listening. And now, if you have any questions, you can also ask. But I think you're here because you want to work out. So I won't take too much of your time anymore with the presentation. I'm sorry that took a little bit longer than expected. If you guys have any questions, feel free. You can ask me even not now, anytime. But I think we have to start working out. Okay, so today we're gonna do Jiujitsu Fitness. And don't worry, it won't be like super intense, but the movements might be a little bit more complex than what we did before. But maybe I think you guys will find it easy kasi baka sanay na kayo by now. Okay, so we'll do warm up first. We'll just warm up first the head. So from here, you can just do semicircles downwards. We'll just do 5 per side. So from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, then upwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll do the shoulders. Just go back and then forward, just 5 times. 2, 3, 4, then 5. Okay, next one is wrists. So clasp your hands together, bring your elbows together, and then just turn one way. Turn your wrists one way 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? Then next one, we're just gonna do the hips. So keep your feet flat, okay? Legs apart, so you have space for your knees to go down like this, okay? We will just do 5 per side, okay? So ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? Then we're gonna lie down. We'll do leg circles going outwards like this. Okay, ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then inwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, then we're gonna go feet to knees like this. Your foot touches your knee, foot touches the knee. Okay, ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? Okay, so super quick warm-up lang. We're gonna start with the workout proper. So what I'll do it the same way that I did it before. We'll do one exercise at a time, and we will keep adding every time. Every exercise added will be 15 seconds worth also of time added. Okay, first exercise, you guys are already familiar with this one. Maybe. It's just called gorilla. From here, so maybe I'll remove this na lang kasi madulas. So we'll do gorilla, hands on the ground, okay? And then you're gonna jump your legs to one side. It's like a mini cartwheel, and then hands off the ground, okay? Then from here, hands on the ground, jump to the other side, then hands up, okay? So hands on the ground, jump to the other side, hands up. So if it's continuous, it's gonna look like this. Like this, this, okay? Legs should be like a little bit wider than the shoulders. Okay, you guys get it? Gorilla? So we'll just do this one, 15 seconds, super quick lang. Then we're gonna add another exercise na. Then later we'll also have like a turbo round later. We'll do it faster and faster, but we'll start slow. Okay, guys, gorilla, I'll do it with you guys. Ready? 1, 2, 3, start. Okay, go. Okay, just keep going, gorilla. Keep your hands up after, and then down. Dapat the moment your hands touch the ground, your feet will go off. Okay. Time. All right, time, guys. Good job. Okay, so after the gorilla, okay. Oh, if you guys have questions, feel free to ask. If you don't understand the way I show the technique, okay, anytime, you can unmute yourself and just ask. Okay, after the gorilla, okay, we're gonna do hip break, like this. So we're doing, sorry, wait. Let me fix. Okay. So gorilla, 1, 2, then we're gonna put our hands back on the ground, okay? And then from here, You can pick a side. I pick the right side first. I'm gonna step my right foot, okay, to the side with my foot flat. My right knee will slide through. My hip will touch the ground, but my chest is gonna face the ground. If your hip can't touch the ground, it's fine. Even like this is fine. If you look at the leg, my left leg, it's not gonna be extended. It's gonna be bent. So my left foot is behind my right foot like this. Okay, then I step to the side again. Then I slide my knee through, but my foot is bent. Okay, whether you can make your hips reach the ground or not, it's fine. Chest facing the ground. Okay, so hip break, this. Hip break. Okay, so with the gorilla, it's gonna look like this. From here, gorilla, gorilla, hands on the ground, step to the side, hip break. Step to the side, hip break. Okay, and then stand up again, gorilla, gorilla, step to the side, hip break. Step to the side, hip break. Stand up again, then go. Okay, you guys get it? Gorilla to hip break. Okay? Okay, guys, ready? Wait lang, sorry. Set up ko lang yung timer. 30 seconds na this time. You can do it slow para you learn it kasi magkaka-turbo round pa tayo later. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, start, go! Gorilla, gorilla, hip break, hip break. That's it. Good job, guys. Go. Hip break, then gorilla again. Yep, go. Gorilla, gorilla, hip break, hip break. Gorilla, gorilla, hip break, hip break. Gorilla, gorilla, hip break. Okay, time. All right. Good job, everyone. If you need to take a sip, you can take a sip. I need to take a sip because I've been talking. Take a sip, feel free. Okay?
Nangangalay yung legs ko.
Yes, true! I was about to say!
Oh my gosh! Yung Bulgarian nyo kagabi.
Nangangalay yung legs ko. Okay, sige, relax.
Let's go, girls!
Kaya nyo yan. Shake your legs. Para yung lactic acid mag-spread. Okay? Kaya yan. Okay. Don't worry kasi the next movements naman, it's not gonna be as explosive or medyo mas ano siya, balance na. You've done the next one also. It's just the next one after that na bago. Okay? So, after ng hip break, wait.
Okay lang, explode away.
Mamaya explode natin lahat. Okay, so from here, after ng hip break, okay, so di ba nag-hip break? What we're gonna do is the low base drill. So low base drill, after hip break, the leg that's bent is gonna extend and step. Okay? Then the leg that was posted is gonna go like this, like heel close to the butt. So you're like gonna go back. And then you're in like a low base position. Your toes are on the ground, so naka-tiptoe ka. Heel is on the butt, like this. Okay? If you can balance and not touch the ground while switching, so I'll show you guys the switch, then great. If not, it's fine. You can touch the ground. Important is safety. So from here, we're gonna bring both of the heels together. Feet as close to the butt as possible. If hindi kaya, no worries. Okay, and then from here, extend the other leg. Yeah, like that. So low base, so you can try it now. Try switching sides. Ganyan siya, balancing. Okay? Medyo mas balance siya. Pero medyo masakit din pala siya sa quads. Sorry. Okay? So with the entire workout, it's gonna look like this. Gorilla. Gorilla. And then from here, hip break. Hip break. Okay? Then from here, step the leg. The other leg is gonna go sit, hands off the ground, so you balance. Yung foot that's posted, foot is flat. And to help you guys balance, okay, don't open your knee this way. If you open your knee, you're gonna fall back. So to help with your balance, you have to close your knee, okay? And remember, where your head is, that's where your weight will be. If I switch my head here, my weight will be there, off balance ako. So try to keep your head at the center para your balance. And then from here, both feet in, post the other leg out. Okay? Again, I'll show you guys the sequence again. Gorilla, gorilla, hip break, post the leg, low base, switch to the other side. Stand up, gorilla, gorilla, hip break, post the leg, low base. Okay, then from here, feet together, then post the other leg. Okay? You guys get it? Yes? Gets? Okay. Oh, dagdag 15 seconds. So this time we'll do it for 45 seconds, but don't worry, you can do it slow. Study the movement, study the sequence. Mamaya, bibilisan natin. Ready? Okay, guys. I'll do it in the beginning, but I'll watch you guys after. Ready? 1, 2, 3, start. Go. Gorilla, gorilla, hip break, low base, switch, switch. Stand up, gorilla, gorilla, hip break, low base, switch, switch. Stand up, gorilla, gorilla, hip break, low base, switch, switch. Okay, guys, keep going. Almost there. Time, guys. Good job. Okay, so take a sip if you guys want. Anytime. Di naman ako strict sa water. I'm not pro dehydration. Unless you guys are cutting weight. Okay? Next. Wait lang ah. My phone locked. Okay. Next one. Okay, after ng low base, so I'll start it off with the low base ah. Ito yung stance natin, di ba? Sa low base. This one is just the more technical move that we're gonna do now. From here, from the low base, the side where you're sitting on your heel, you're gonna bring your hand on the ground. Okay? Side where you're sitting on your heel, bring your hand on the ground. Opposite hand, you're gonna do the stop sign. Okay? Then from here, the one that you're sitting on your heel, you're gonna extend your leg forward like this. Okay? And then drop to the ground. So it's like a reverse technical get-up. Okay? Then once you're here, you're gonna use the foot on the ground, okay, to pull yourself forward, and then you're gonna end up lying down. So it's gonna look like this. I'm gonna bring my heel close to my butt, and then lie down and bring my legs up. So yung tawag doon, reverse technical get-up to pull. It's like pulling guard. Guard is in jiu-jitsu when you're lying down and your legs are up. So you're protecting your upper body using your legs. Okay? So again, from here, from low base, hand in the ground, stop sign, extend the leg, drop. Okay? Then pull yourself close, lie down, legs up. Okay? Gets? Okay, so I'll show you guys the whole sequence. From here, gorilla, gorilla, hip break, low base, switch, hand on the ground, extend, down, heel close to the butt, lie down, go up. Okay, then from here, to go up to gorilla, you can just go up any way that you want. Okay, later, may ituturo pa akong next to get up later. Okay, so from here, you can just go gorilla again. Gorilla, okay, hip break, step, low base. Switch. Okay. Hand on the ground. Stop side. Extend the leg. Down. Heel close to the butt. Lie down, legs up. Get up. Gorilla. You can just swing your legs and then touch the ground to get up. Let's start again. Okay, you guys want to study it first or kaya na? Study a bit? Kaya na?
Kaya na.
Nice. Okay, sige, Gabe. All right. Ready. Wait lang. Set up ko lang yung timer. I'll give you guys 1 minute to do this so you don't have to rush. Okay, ready. 1, 2, 3, start. Go. Gorilla. Gorilla. Hip break. Hip break. Low base. Switch. Hand on the ground. Extend the leg. Down. Slide. Legs up. Swing the legs. Stand up. Gorilla. Gorilla. Hip break. Hip break. Low base. Switch. Hand on the ground. Extend. Down. Slide up. Legs up. Stand up. Gorilla. Gorilla. Hip break. Hip break. Low base. Switch sides. Hand on the ground. Extend the arm. Extend the leg. Down. Slide. Legs up. Keep going, guys. Go. Time. Time. Good job. So, take a sip. Meron pa. Almost. Then after that, ito turbo na natin. Okay. Next one. After we're lying down, we're just gonna do triangle. So, yung triangle, it starts off with raising the hips. So to raise the hips, I'll do a reverse crunch. Extend my legs and then shoot my legs up. Pag ganun. Okay? And then, wait, taas ko lang para kita. Then, while the legs are up, I'm gonna lock it in a triangle. So, yung ankle ko is gonna go behind one knee. So see, behind one knee. The knee na nagbe-bend, magpo-point out. Okay, so from here it points out. Then the other leg na naka-extend, mag-chop. Okay, so I'm gonna do that while my hips are raised. So it's gonna look like this. Raise the hips, chop the triangle. Raise the hips, chop the triangle. Sideways, it's gonna look like this. Raise the hips, chop. Raise, chop. Okay? You guys get it? You wanna try? Triangle? Yes, good job. Nice, good job, guys. Okay, so entire sequence is gonna look like this. Gorilla, gorilla, hip break, low base. Switch, hand on the ground, extend, down. Lie down. Triangle on both sides. Then up, gorilla, gorilla. Okay, let's continue. Gets? Yes. Okay. Nice. So 1 minute and 15 seconds. Okay, ready? Ready, guys. 1, 2, 3, start. Go. Gorilla, gorilla. Hip break, low base, switch, hand on the ground, hand extend, leg extend, down, slide, guard, triangle, triangle, swing the legs, hands on the ground, gorilla, gorilla, hip break, low base, switch, hand on the ground, hand extend, leg extend, down, swing and then legs up, triangle, triangle, swing the legs, go up. Keep going, guys. Go, go, go. Tuloy lang. Gorilla, yes, that's it. Good job. Nice one, guys. Keep going. Almost there. Yep. Raise your hips in the triangle. Three, two, one. Time. Okay, now we're down to the last movement. And then, ito-turbo na natin. Yay! Gusto ko yung turbo. So, after the triangle, we're gonna do the technical get-up. Kanina we did the reverse. Now we're gonna do it naman standing up. So, triangle. After ng last triangle, I swing my legs forward. When I swing my legs forward, I sit up, okay? Whichever side you want, one hand will be on the ground. Same side as the hand on the ground, leg will be straight. Opposite side, you bend. The side where the leg is bent, you're gonna do the stop sign, okay? Like we did a while ago. And then this time, I'm gonna lift my hips off the ground. Then I pull the straight leg back. Okay, then stand up. Then from here, gorilla. Okay, so whole sequence is gonna look like this. Gorilla, hip break, low base, switch, hand on the ground, hand extend, leg extend, down. Pull yourself down, triangle, swing the legs forward, one leg straight, one leg bent. Hand on the ground, stop sign, technical get up. Then gorilla again. Make sure when you do technical get up, so from here, make sure that your head goes forward when you pull your leg back. If your head is back, hindi ka makatayo. You have to make your head go forward. So head goes forward as you pull the leg back. See, my head goes forward. And the base is a little bit wide. Okay? Para may balance kayo. Then you can post again and then gorilla na. Okay? Gets? Okay, gets. Yay! Okay, may whole sequence na. So we'll do one long round so you can do it properly. And then after that, we'll be reducing the time na. Okay. One long round. 1 minute and 30 seconds. Tuloy-tuloy, but go at your own pace. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, start, go. One long round. Gorilla, hip break, low base, switch, hand on the ground, hand extend, leg extend, down, pull yourself down, triangle, technical get up. Then gorilla, hip break, low base, switch, hand on the ground, hand extend, leg extend, down, full guard, triangle, technical get up. Gorilla, hip break, low base, switch, hand down, hand extend, leg extend, down, full guard, triangle, technical get up. Then go again, gorilla, hip break, low base, switch, hand extend, leg extend down, pull, triangle, technical get up. Gorilla, okay, time guys. Okay, so I suggest take a sip. After this, we'll do a turbo round. We're just gonna do 1 minute. Kanina, 1 minute, 30 seconds. Next, we're gonna do 1 minute. After 1 minute, we're gonna do 30 seconds lang. So like super fast na yung last. Yun na yung mega turbo. Mega na turbo pa. Okay, so sip muna. Kailangan ko na ng mat. Ang sakit. Pagka mabilis, masakit. Okay. Okay. Okay, guys. Ready? Ready for the turbo round? Okay, 1 minute. I'll do it with you guys. Okay. Ready. 1, 2, 3. Start. Go. Gorilla. Gorilla. Hip break. Hip break. Low base. Switch. Extend. Down. Up. Triangle. Triangle. Technical get up. Gorilla. Gorilla. Madulas. Hip break. Low base. Switch. Down. Up. Triangle. Triangle. Technical get up. Gorilla. Gorilla. Hip break. Hip break. Low base. Switch. Down. Legs up. Triangle. Triangle. Technical get up. Gorilla. Gorilla. Hip break. Hip break. Low base. Switch. Down. Legs up. Triangle. Triangle. Technical get up. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Okay, time. Time, guys. Time. Woo. Medyo hiningal na ako doon. Kumusta? Hinga konti. Hinga konti, tapos mega turbo. 30 seconds lang eh. Yung goal natin sa 30 seconds. Kung ilan yung nagawa mo sa 1 minute. I don't know if you guys recall how many you did. But try to reach kahit just 1 set below that. So meaning you have to go faster.
Ang hirap mag-isip habang ginagawa.
Yun yung challenge. Iisipin mo, gagawin mo siya mabilis, pero kailangan tama. Okay? Pero if nalilito kayo, yung priority is gawin siyang tama. Even over the speed. Okay? Ready? Ready for the turbo round? Wait lang ah. Set up ko yung timer. Ready? Okay. Ang dulas nga eh. Ready? 1, 2, 3, start! Go! Di na ako magsasalita. Gawin niyo na lang. Go. Go. Triangle. Technical get up. Go. Memorization skills din to. Go guys. Time. Oh my gosh. Okay, time. Guys, sorry hindi ko sinabi pero isa pa. One last time. 30 seconds. Kaya nyo yan. Okay? Last na. Kung ginawa nyo, alalahan niyo kung ilan yung nagawa nyo, yung 30 seconds na ngayon lang, just try to beat that. Try to beat the number of sets that you did. If you did not finish 1 set, try to finish 1 set. If you finished 1 set, try to go 1.5 sets or 2 sets of the whole sequence. Okay? Okay. Ready? One last na. Ito last na talaga. Okay. 1, 2, 3, start. Go. Go. Time. Yay. Time, guys. Good job. Good job, guys. Kumusta kayo? Okay naman?
Okay naman.
Okay naman. Oh,
Yeah.
guys, I think 1 hour na tayo, but quick lang, we're just gonna stretch.
Mix ka inside.
Stretch a bit lang, okay? Kasi alam ko, puro workout ginagawa niyo the past days. And weekend ngayon. So let's go. So we'll just do Cobra. Sorry. Cobra stretch lang like this. You guys know Cobra, right? 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, then we'll just do the child's pose. Walk your hands to the right. Then left hand is gonna clasp the right hand. Bring your elbow to the ground. Okay. Left ear on the inside of your left arm. Walk your hands to the left. Right hand clasp the left hand. Drop your right elbow to the ground. Okay. Right ear on the inside of the right arm. So spread your hands to the side. Left shoulder is gonna go on the ground. Look to the right side like this. You can bend the right knee. Other side. Okay. Then from here, just kneel down. Okay. Post the left leg. Right knee is kneeling down. Okay. Bring your right hand on the ground. Left hand on the inside of the left leg. Okay. If you can bring the elbows down, then bring your elbows down. Okay. Here, just like this. Kung kaya. Left elbow close to the left, inside of the left foot. Okay. Head down lang. If hindi kaya, you can just keep your hands on the ground. Then from here, move to your hands. Right hand on the ground. Left hand is gonna grab the right foot sa back to stretch the quads. Okay, sit back. Right foot on the inside of the left thigh. Ay nakabend lang. Try to reach for your toes kung kaya. If not, shin is okay, knee is okay. Keep your back straight, then head down. Whatever you can reach. Okay, and we'll do everything on the other side. Left knee down, right leg up. Okay, hands down. If you can bring your elbows down. Whichever one is okay. Okay, right hand on the inside of the right foot or elbow inside of the right foot, whichever one. Look down now. Okay, then move up to your hands. Left hand on the ground. Right hand grabs the left foot. So my back. Stretch the quads. We worked our quads a lot today. Okay, then sit back. Right leg straight. Left foot inside of the right thigh. Try to reach for your toes, shins, knees, whichever you can. Straighten your back. Okay, then just look down. Try to keep your legs straight. So it doesn't matter if you're high up or down. The important is to keep your legs straight. You should feel the stretch in your hamstring. Okay. The next one, the Quattro Down. Okay, so bend your right leg, right ankle on top of the knee, left knee. Okay, then sit as close as possible to your left foot. Hands on the back. Then drop the foot. Drop the right foot to the ground, but same position for in your legs. Then hug your right knee. Then from here, twist. Left elbow outside of the right leg. Right hand on the ground lang here. Sarap sa glutes. Okay, now other side, the quattro. So left ankle on top of the right thigh. Okay. As close to the butt as possible. Then left foot down, outside of the right thigh down. Then hug the left leg. And then twist. Right elbow outside of the left leg. Left hand on the ground. Okay. So that's it. Ay, may message pala si Monina. Nami-mix up ko yung sides minsan. Okay lang yun. Nakakalito talaga. But good job, guys. Super. Hindi yan madali. Ako din nahihirapan. Thank you.
Always fun. Let's have a great photo for you.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, Lexi, for setting this up. Thank you, everyone, for coming.
Thanks for leading the workout for us.
Thank you.
Okay. Big smiles, babes. Tas, Angelica, are you there? Okay. 3, 2, 1. Yay! Good morning.
Good morning. Have a good lunch, guys.
Yeah. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Dapat may ganun tayo photo.
Sorry.
Oo nga.
Ano yun? Ay, yeah, tama. Yay.
Okay.
Okay, guys. Another picture.
Ayan na.
Ayan na. 9. Okay. 3. Love it.
Yay.
Have a great weekend, guys. Tomorrow, dance meditation. Bye, Maggie. Thank you.
Thank you.